Hi there, my name is Yashasvi Sankara. For the past couple of weeks, I've been talking to a lot of publishers, people in the media space, and I've been learning about how a lot of these big AI companies and companies like Google with the AI chat are changing the way that normal journalism and traditional legacy media business models are operating. It's been become increasingly obvious to me that a lot of sources of readers are going away because things like AI chat are stealing this content and then redeploying it in a different manner. And so that's why I created WholeFood.org. It's just a demo, but I'm more than happy to work with your organization, your team, to understand the root causes of data and to prevent it. So the idea is that human reporting is going in and machine summaries are going out. And so a long time ago, someone like Ron Burgundy was making an article on the Daily Bugle. However, readers are getting the summary before they even get the source through things like Google AI Chat, Perplexity, Claude, ChatGPT, etc. And so every reader named and every taker on record was gone. But who really read the story? It was Googlebot. It was GPT-bot, not the humans, because the humans are reading it on those other platforms. And so this is just an audit tool that I quickly demoed. I quickly want to demo, and you can actually go and visit it yourself by creating a new session. And we're just asking for a couple of things. We need the content metadata, traffic logs, and referral data to understand who the primary accessors of the data are across your website. Of course, if you don't want to do it yourself, I'm more than happy to come in there. And so this is just a demo, but I'm working to upload a couple of different items here, importing the content metadata, and after that, moving on to the traffic logs. And again, if you're not super technical, you can actually hover over the question mark to understand where you need to get these information from. And we need it in a specific format. Of course, it's just a demo, so it's not super robust in helping identify and reclassify. But yeah, we gotta choose the traffic logs. And then moving on to that, we can just get some referral data as well. And from here, we can actually click Review Dashboard to help understand where the information is actually coming from. It's going to bring it all together and understand where these signals are being shown. And so it shows it has an AI access posture section, shows where there's a lot of suspicious ones coming through, where some requests are failing identity checks, where your premium or your paywall sections are actually reaching stuff. And there's a ton of more information, total requests, paywall requests, etc., and even AI serving costs by vendor. Of course, these are just estimates, and we need to train them even better. So there's a lot of information here, but we can actually go in to expect the certain crawlers that are coming. And so this is based on user agent classification and verification evidence, using something like reverse DNS where that is applicable. We can actually even go in and inspect content exposure, understanding, hey, my premium analysis section is a place that's actually getting targeted the most because it's probably more valuable and has more valuable insights that can't be found somewhere else. And actually from here, you can actually check out the generate review queue. And so if you want to generate a review queue, this is where the human in the loop comes in. And it identifies different things. Okay, hey, Googlebot, is that suspicious? Yes, it is. And so I can actually go through, I think these are all actually Googlebot, but we can quickly label all of these as suspicious, and it'll label them. And that'll actually help train and get this better. And we want to move in and simulate certain policies. So if you using these access and audit logs, you can actually decide, hey, if I want to, between this time and this time, if I were to enact this policy on the site, how would that affect my traffic? How would that block traffic? And so there's a bunch of different inputs you can take. We have some preset ones here, but also happy to work and get that a little bit more robust. But if we want to run a simulation, if we were to have blocked training clause on premium content, that would have changed 5.6% of historical requests. And so that is a pretty big number, and can really impact the way that users are not going to the Google AI chat, but rather coming to your website instead. And then from there, you can actually generate AI evidence reports based on the reports that we've made. And so this is like the full length report. It's a lot, but of what's going on. And of course, this is just a demo, and more than, and yeah, you can export this in HTML, JSON, or CSV. But of course, this is just a demo, and I'm more than happy to call and chat with your company to understand how media and publishers can regain access and protect our journalists against these big companies. Thank you so much. Bye.